I'm 78. I'm back. How you been? It's been a long one today. Hope y'all been well. I had to come on and do this because I really want to try to understand what is wrong with you. Let me not go there. Okay, Black women. I'm having this chat session today because I really want to understand: are we asking for protection, or are we asking for retaliation after we have set it off? Because there's a difference between the two, and I'm seeing where a lot of people are getting the two of them confused. Retaliation is being called protection, and protection is nowhere to be found from what I am seeing from most Black people today. Hey, grown folk talk. What's up, Real Bravado? Thanks for stopping by. Um, and the reason I'm asking this is because I keep seeing in different spaces, um, I'm a strong Black woman, and I can take care of myself, and I'm all world, and I got it going on, and this and that, and the woo. And then you go out and you get into situations, and then the first thing you want to do is you want to go and try to put a battery in some Black man's back for him to come and try to clean up your mess, and then it just turns into assault, somebody getting hurt, red rum, just continuous, drama on and on and on and on and on. But you're calling that protection when it's really retaliation. And I want to have the conversation so that we can get clear on what it is you're asking for, or why you're asking for it. And Black men, if you're going to continue to go along with the foolishness of having these two items confused, or are you going to stand on your square and refuse to participate in the foolishness? So that's what I want to discuss, because I'm tired of us being out of order, Black women. I'm serious. And you keep talking about, you're the most unprotected, and this is happening to you, and that's happening to you. Like, this Meg Thee Stallion situation is the perfect example of this so-called Black women not being protected. Because honestly, if we're gonna be real, she did all this herself. Tori didn't do anything to her. But this is basically, how can I put it? It was in her mind. No. I can't even make this protection. That was completely retaliation. Let's use the Travis Randolph situation with that Dominique Jones broad. She went over there and got her feelings hurt, and she tried to show out. That didn't work. So she went home and boo-hooed and cried to some simp sucking Negroes, and basically had them go over there in the name of protection, but that was really retaliation because the incident had long been over some hours before. And they went over there and they got fired on. And one of them lost their life because they were supposedly protecting her when that was really retaliation gone wrong. Like, Black women, why don't you just call it what it is? I got my feelings hurt. I'm pissed off. I know I can't go, beat this man. Go do it for me. Just call it what it is, and then we can get past this whole protection situation. Like, why not just go that route? Or is that too much transparency and honesty? Like, I know, most Black women today are not big on being honest and, telling people what it is that you really want. What you really want, not going along with the whole, trope, and and you got the 6 inches, 6 pack, 6 feet, all that. That's not really what you want, but that's what you're working with. Let's get into why we can't be honest about what it is we want. Why? Is it that you've never seen it? or you've seen it and it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, so you were like, that's just not in my best interest. Like, what y'all think? Y'all want to come up? I'll drop the link. We can chit chat about this, because I don't like. What are we gonna do for the next generation? Like, we talked about this the other night. Like, we gotta get to the babies. We got a chance to say the babies, but we gotta get on the same page. We need our notebook, and we need to write that this is gonna be this is gonna be that, this is gonna be this is gonna be that. This page up here is what we're not gonna do. This page right here is what we can support, and move on from there. Like, we need to get in line. But I feel like sometimes I be talking to myself, because like I say this to people and they be like, why you want to do that? That's too much work. Like, I don't know if we got time for all of that. We do. We can catch the 10-year-olds and the 8-year-olds and the 6-year-olds. We got time. I mean, we can't, the 35-year-olds, the 40-year-olds, I mean, they pretty much gone. So we need to move our aim backwards. But I just like, I'm going back to the protection part. In order for a man to protect you, you gotta be in order. Because, I mean, protecting is, keeping you close, keeping watch, making sure everything's supposed to go the way it's supposed to go, and then, taking down any threat. But, if you're being protected, that means whoever's protecting you is seeing the threat before the threat actually gets to you. If the threat's already to you, then we pass protection. We passed the protection point. So if you've already come in contact with the threat and the interaction's already taken place and it's over, then nobody can come protect you. That's true, real bravado. Yeah, largest group of single Black people. Yeah, between the ages of 35 and 60. That is true. It is. I mean, and I'm one of them, but my story is a little bit different from your average single 44-year-old female. So I don't lump my self in with them as far as being single because of not knowing how to act and not knowing what it is I need to do. I just didn't have the opportunities to do what I needed to do due to other things that was going on in my life. Like, I basically, like Kevin Sanders was saying, a lot of Black women use their kids as they, retirement plan. Like, I got lumped into that real early. I got lumped into that when I was in my 20s. So from 20s to 40, I was lumped into that, taking care of your parents' situation. Due to, choices and things they had going on. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I know what to do. I just need to get myself together to go out and find him and show him that I know what to do. So I'm working on that. It's been a process, but I've seen some improvement. So, but yeah, we gotta. So let's see, if it's 35 to 60, then we need to start with 30-year-olds and go backwards. And just have that 5-year cushion. You know what I'm saying? If you can get with it, get with it. If not, don't. Y'all think that's a good plan? Because what the hell we gonna do? Because I'm just tired of seeing sisters get into situations and then go get some simp sucker to try to come and clean it up, and then they get messed up for the rest of their life. And then the sister just go on off into the sunset like nothing's going on. Like, seriously, like with the traffic situation, he, actually in defending himself and his brother and his, mama and all of that, he actually had to take somebody's life, and he got to live with that. And this chick sent him over there. You knew he had guns. You knew he was gonna fire on people. So I mean, she sent them over there not caring, and one of them didn't come back. And I mean, she was up there like, I mean, hey, that was on them. They went. I told them what happened, and they went. Like, This tacky. Like, I don't. Being strong, because we're going to this whole strong. Being strong is not being unfeeling. Being strong is knowing, you know what I'm saying, when to use that to your advantage and when to put it on the shelf. You know, when you don't need to be like, okay, I need to focus, I need to hone in on this, you know what I'm saying, so I can, go from A to B to C. But again, that's not something women know how to do, because that requires a little bit of logic and, critical thinking skills, and we're not really too big on that right now. So it is what it is. I don't. I'm just disappointed. Like, black women, we don't feel all the way off. Like, we down bad. I'm just gonna be honest. We down as a whole. If we take all black women and put them together, we down bad. We just down bad. I mean, and it seems like it's getting worse every week. Every week is some chick who just making some kind of mess that's getting national, worldwide attention. Like, who we got this week? Well, last week we had Lizzo, but she back again. I just saw some stuff about her, so I'll probably talk about that later on. But let's see. So then it just keep coming and 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 keep coming. Like, Beyonce in town tonight, right? We got folks didn't pay their rent so they could go to this concert. We got people who quit their jobs so they could go to this concert. All to sit in the arena that's been here 20 some odd years, close to at least 25, close to 30, yeah. At least 25 years. This is the first time y'all been in there. This is the first time they let her in there. And you basically have sold your soul to go get a direct line to the devil. I don't get it. Like, we'll do that every trip. So it's back to school time. So it's gonna be the next thing. I was at Walmart, and it was this chick. As you come and you make a left to go into the Walmart, she's on the corner. She got it wasn't even a bucket. It was like a tote. Y'all know those totes you see in Walmart, they have like the ropes for the handle. She had one of those and had a sign talking about, I need some school supplies, and had on this tank top and some white biker shorts with no drawers on. So y'all know it's been hot as hell. So she was sweating so you could see everything. And she out here talking about some school supplies. Ma'am, you can go to Walmart for $10 and get school supplies that'll last you until at least February. Hell, school get out in June. Like, notebooks was 25 cents. Pack of pencils was like 50 cents. Like, why are you on the corner with a tub talking about you need some school supplies? Be down bad, but y'all, you couldn't get in the nail salon. You couldn't get into the beauty supply because y'all got to be right for Beyonce. It's just bad decisions, and it's some simps somewhere who's so thirsty and desperate trying to get some that y'all took money out your 401k because you was calling me, bothering me at my job, trying to make sure them checks was gonna come in time for you to be able to get these tickets to take these broads to this concert, and then you're gonna be mad tomorrow when everybody be like, how was your show? And you got the, you're gonna be in there looking like that guy played. But you feel like you was doing something. I don't understand. I do not understand why we doing this. But that's considered, being a man and providing and all this kind of good stuff. But you, in the end, have done nothing but make your situation worse. I don't understand us as a people. I truly don't get it. And she giving you the same show she been giving you. She just added a couple more, direct lines to the devil. Y'all call songs. It's literally, and change the color scheme. What is it this time? I think everything is like white and silver. The last time everything was gold. And time before that, I think it was like red and orange. And then time before that, I think it was blue. Like, it's the same situation over and over and over and over. And y'all keep putting yourself in financial devastation that you never recover from to go be a participant in basically killing what little bit of soul you got left. Beyonce ain't on holler about she not getting protected. She not sending Jay-Z out on no retaliation mission. So y'all in there, you know what I'm saying? You part of the beehive. Why you not implementing some of B behavior? I mean, I'm just saying, I'll be confused. I'll be confused because I mean, black women, we get more protection than anybody on this planet. This Meg the Stallion situation should show you that we get more protection than anybody on this planet. We do and say whatever we want, and it's always somebody here that's gonna make some kind of excuse for why we did it, even though most of the time there is no excuse for why we did it. And that's the truth to face and deal with. It's the truth. So we need to stop saying we're not being protected because, or at least understand what protection is, because we get protection and then some. We just get downright just we're gonna turn a blind eye to what you're doing. We get that because I mean anybody who can go to a party that you really wasn't invited to, start a whole argument, leave, come back, get into it with the person you was into with it before, pull their gun out, argue some more. You holding on to the gun go off because you want to be, you know what I'm saying, Brenda Badass, and then the bullet ricochets off the ground and like scathe your foot, so you got to go get some stitches. Come to find out, and we turn that into he was abusing her and he shot her in the foot. And y'all had the nerve to get on TV and interview with was Gayle King talking about black women don't get protection. You're right. We don't get we get excused. Yeah, let's call it we get excused. Yeah, you're right. We're that's not protection. We get excused. That's I need a t-shirt. We get excused. Never understood where the whole black men don't protect now. Exactly, real bravado. Yeah, I don't understand where the whole black men don't protect came from. Um, I think because for most of these black women today, if what you're giving them doesn't look the way they want it to look, they're gonna say you didn't do it. You could be standing outside their bedroom door with 3 AK-47s, 2 attack dogs, and 5 grenades. Snipers could be coming from the roof. If you take the snipers out without any, you know what I'm saying, fanfare or, you know what I'm saying, disturbance, they will say you didn't protect them because it wasn't a whole bunch of fanfare and everybody coming out to see all what was going on. So if it doesn't look the way they want it to look, it didn't happen. You could be providing, you could be paying all the necessary household bills and be paying off their personal debt they accrued before you got together. But because you can't do all of that and go on, you know what I'm saying, 3-week vacations every 2 months, you're not providing. So yeah, I think if it doesn't look the way they want it to look, like the optics have to be a certain way, then they're gonna say it ain't happening. When in reality, you can clearly see it's happening. Like we're so protected that we just getting excused for dumb shit that we doing. And I mean that's what it is. I mean, you ain't gotta like it. That's what it is. Because again, if you in line and you in order and you know what I'm saying, you got your husband or your fiance or your whoever you courting or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, your father, if you got all of that going on, then how what you need protection from? Hey, Smoker Talk, what's going on? Like what you need protection from? Because again, what's understood ain't got to be explained. And if everybody know who, you know what I'm saying, who you with, they're not gonna come try you. Be like, oh wait, that's actually let me back on. She got 3 crazy brothers. Her daddy, you know, I know her daddy. I know her such and such. Yeah, they don't play. I'm not gonna try her because I don't want to deal with them. So if your stuff is in line, then you've got protection and you don't need retaliation. That it's just that simple. It goes back to being in order, and Black women don't want to be in order. They want order. They want to change what order is to make it look the way they want it to look. You can't be in charge and be taken care of at the same time. Which is it? Like you can't. That's like trying to pull double duty. You got to figure out which one you're gonna do. You're gonna either be responsible for everything that's going on, or you gonna sit back and reap the benefits of everything that's going on. But you can't sit back and have your hand in everything at the same time. That's work. So just come work and get it over with. But I don't. Where do we get that from? That you can literally have your cake and eat it too. Like who made that work? Because I missed it. I missed it. Who made that? Who has done that successfully that we've been able to see? Because I missed it. I really missed. Let me think. No, that was a hot mess. No, that ain't work either. She graduated from her marriage. Yeah, I can't think of anybody with that has. She got a reminder of who's no. Yeah, nobody that I could think of has actually made that work to where we as Black women need to adopt it. I ain't seen it. Not at all. It sounds like a lot of work. Like scratch all of that. Time for this. All right, y'all, I'm gonna drop the link again. If anybody want to come up, we can, chit chat and we'll see if we can figure this thing out. But I hold on, y'all. Okay, we got helicopters. They must be they're covered. They must be for the concert. It's only been about an hour. She only about an hour in. So I know I'm staying in the house. I ain't going nowhere. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I ain't got a clue what we're gonna do. Because we down bad, Black women, and then we don't. We know we down bad, but we don't want to admit we down bad, because that's the first step to fixing this is admitting there's a problem, and making a second step is to make a decision that you're gonna change. Because my thing is, how? Let me go back. How can you demand something you've never seen in your life? Like all these women and I want to get married and I I want you to provide and take care of me and do this and do it. You ain't never seen anybody do that. In your whole life, you've never seen a lot of ain't never seen people get married. Forget about staying married and being happy and all that. Well, they ain't even seen people get married. You ain't been nowhere near no wedding ceremony. And if you did, you definitely ain't seen them make it past 10 years. You ain't really married till you've been married 10 years. Because I'm like the first 3-4 years, you in that honeymoon stage, you know what I'm saying? So that, really don't count. Like you really start getting into stuff like years 5 to 7, and then you got your 7-year itch. So you know what I'm saying, if you make it through that and you hit 10, then you really married. You married for real then. So most y'all heifers ain't even seen people make it to the 7-year itch, let alone be really married after 10 years. And then for a lot of those who, by some miracle, have seen that, you're not sitting down asking any questions. You're not studying to see, you're not observing them to see what's going on. You're not paying any attention. You looking, but you looking for the cracks. And you know what the old people say, if you look for something long enough, you're gonna find it. So you sitting around waiting to see what you can hear, see if somebody, you know what I'm saying, gonna confide in you, you know what I'm saying, complain, so and so ain't doing this, and girl, he was doing that, and man, dog, man, I'm tired of her. She you know what I'm saying, she doing this and this happened and she ain't give me that and woo 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 woo. Like most folks, that's what y'all sitting around trying to y'all waiting for that instead of, you know what I'm saying, man, like, I mean, y'all been together for a minute, you know, what's your secret, you know, what do I need to do, because I'm trying to be like y'all. Like, we don't do that. We don't. And I'm like, why? Like, why does it not but why does it not bother Black women to be some of the most undesirable women on the planet? Why is that not bothering y'all the way it should for you to get your shit together? Like, you'll take a bad relationship just, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I'm saying, if the optics are right. If it's something you can get into, you know what I'm saying, you can, you know, think you benefiting for a little bit and you can get some, you know what I'm saying, attention or some press, something of that nature, you'll go ahead and go along with it. Even if it's, you know what I'm saying, 6 months, a year and a half, then you'll spend another 4 years talking about how you was done wrong in the 6-month relationship. When you could have just taken them same 4.5 years and devoted about 2 years to, you know what I'm saying, doing some work, getting yourself together, you know, get a little therapy. Most of y'all getting benefits anyway. You get you some free therapy. Folks like me who got jobs, I got to pay. Get some therapy, do your work, and then spend another year and a half going out and testing to make sure you did the right work. Same amount of time, whole lot less stress and bad exposure. Whole lot less miles on your coochie. Whole lot less damage to your kids with folk going in and out. It will be a much cleaner process. Now, on the back end, when it comes to the doing the work part, this is the part y'all want to get into. Because you got to look in the mirror and be like, self be like, and you got to be like, I am a fucking mess, okay? Like, you got to get real and be like, you know, get into some real prayer. Lord, don't pray. Y'all have to pray when you're asking for something. Be like, Lord, I'm coming to you. I'm in need. I'm trying to get myself together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me the words, give me the strength, you know, give me the mental fortitude, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get through these issues. I need to be, you know what I'm saying, able to express, you know what I'm saying, what my thoughts, my feelings, you know what I'm saying? I need to be able to control my reactions, react appropriately. Like, you got to get down and get real and be like, look, I did it. It was wrong. I said I didn't know why I did it, but I do. I know why I did it. If you want to do it again, own that too. Ask somebody to help you with that. But y'all got to stop putting yourselves in situations where you keep opening yourselves up for destruction. You're opening, you know what I'm saying, you're consulting with the rainbow community. That shit out of order. You're putting yourselves in situations where you just keep getting opened up to be, you know what I'm saying, the correct, you know what I'm saying, venue for demons to come in and take over. Then we got to read about how, you know what I'm saying, you got into it with your baby daddy and he went and got custody. Now we looking for the kids. Kid been in the closet 7 months, done mummified and all this different kind of nonsense. You're putting the kids in the blender. Like, you got a new man and he got mad because you're losing custody and the benefits gonna stop. So y'all moved and left the kid in the apartment for like a year and a half and all this different kind of nonsense. Like, y'all, you're opening yourselves up to be shepherds for the devil. That's just what it is. And you gotta see and feel good. Like, I ain't trying to preach, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta be real. See and feel good, which is why y'all continuously be laying up with Pookie and Ray Ray, because you can't control it. You've gotten to a point where the more you do it, the better it feel, and you get to a point where you got to have it. So I think we as Black are at a point where dysfunction and out of orderness, and I don't even know if I don't think that's a real word, but dysfunction and disarray and nastiness and depravity. Like, it feel good. It feel good to you, so you keep doing it. And then this is how y'all have gotten protection and retaliation confused, because retaliation feel good. Protection don't really don't have a feel, because a lot of times when you being protected, you don't even know it. So it's not something that you're aware of. So if you're not aware of it, you're not feeling it. That retaliation, y'all usually make sure y'all be on the scene when it go down. So that feel good to your ego. So again, because it's out of order, and that's what you're functioning in, and it feel good. This is why y'all are hell bent on retaliation being protection, and we can't have it. We can't have it. We can't. We can't have it. This is foolishness. And as time has gone on, we just get more and more and more and more stuck in depravity. We got a whole debate going on YouTube about what a woman is. Why in the hell are we arguing about what a woman is? You know what a woman is. Let's get on with it. We got women who acting confused about what a woman is. We got women want to be men. We got men wanting to be women. We got women don't even know how to be women. We got total confusion. What's happening over here? We shouting out, y'all. Okay, Riverado shouting out the city, the home state. All right, won't do nothing with no Packers. Won't do nothing with no nothing with no Packers. No cheese heads around her. But anyway, we got to get it together. We got to get it together and stop creating definitions to justify the foolishness that we doing. We got to stop. We got to do it. We got to. It's just it's mandatory for our. It's mandatory if our attempt to salvage the Black community is gonna work. It's mandatory. And that's what it is. I mean, we just get so indoctrinated in the foolishness. Like, I've been hearing this Black women don't get their protection nonsense for a good 10 years. And I'm like, I stay protected. My folk ain't even here. My daddy ain't here yet. He'll be here Friday. I bet you if I call him right now, like, say, he'll get here. Like, and we'll be sure to tell him about all what went on. What the bros was handling it while he was on the way. I'm just saying, when you're in order and you act right, you don't have no problems. You got folks that's gonna come take care of what needs to be taken care of. Not baby mama capital. Say it's bad like that in St. Louis. I ain't been there in a minute, but y'all doing it like that? Them baby mama terrorists, BMTs, they doing it like that? Yeah, I know it's rough in Baltimore. Yeah, y'all baby mamas on a whole different level in Baltimore. Like, y'all baby mamas is sanctioning kids walking around with pistols. I mean, kids like 12 and 13-year-olds. They cool with them walking around with pistols because they in the hood. Well, get them out the hood. Call their daddy. When their daddy, you know what I'm saying, work it out. Get them out the hood. Problem solved. You ain't got to be walking around with pistols. Definitely not unregistered and with serial numbers filed off. Let's see. He said St. Louis down bad with the paper. Oh, well, y'all call Umar. Yeah, tell Umar, come on. Tell Umar to come through. Bring some protection. Mm-hmm. Tell him to bring some protection. Because we got folk like Umar he's another problem. Stop the pandering. Like, my thing, if you're gonna pander, pick a better caliber of female to pander for than damn Sukiana. Like, we literally this time last month was talking about some OnlyFans videos from this nasty heifer where she, you know what I'm saying, was doing what she was doing. And we don't know if it, you know what I'm saying, if she just squirted or peed or whatever, but it looked like basically like dumpster juice. And you, Umar, you gonna save her from what? Rotting to death? I mean, I know you got a doctorate, but you ain't got that kind of doctorate. You know, she need like a 24-hour, she need like a 10-day, 24-hour stream of like mix several antibiotics together. Yeah, let's do. Hold on, what he said? It's rare to find a woman here with less than 3 baby daddies. The Thoughtzilla factory is hit. Whoa. Let me think. Do I have any? I mean, I got some single mama friends. But do I have any got 3 baby daddies? Let me think. Because I want to say no. They about the same dude. She got 2 baby daddies. They about the same. 2. That's high as I can go. Yeah. I'm thinking of my baby mama friends. Yeah, 2. That's possible. Yeah. No, we're not doing 3. That's just too many people. That's too many people. It's not possible to have a functioning relationship with that many people being involved in it. So you got whoever you're trying to be with now, and you got 3 other people. And then let's say he got a couple kids by a couple different women. So let's say you got 3 baby daddies, and let's say he got 2. So it's you, him, that's 2 people. Your 3 baby daddies, we have 5. His 2 baby mamas, we have 7, and we ain't even got to the kids yet. That's 7 whole people. Nah, I'm good. Then y'all be out here lying about who these kids, you know what I'm saying, who their parents are. And you end up in these TO situations. He over here trying to holler at the chick, and she his sister. Like I've seen cousins, like literally first cousins. Yeah, get together, and then they find out. I've seen that like live in person. But yeah, I can't imagine being in love with somebody and then somebody goes, "That's your brother." That's a mess. That's a whole hot mess. Like, what does that do to you emotionally? Because it is another thing, Black people, we need to get into. I might have to do a whole another video on this. The love and support you get from your parent, you cannot get that from anybody other than your parent. The love and support you get from your spouse is different from the love and support you would get from your parent. One does not replace the other. One can't substitute the other. You either had both of them or you didn't. So if you had both of them, you are truly blessed. I mean, that's how it's supposed to go. But in this day and age, we gotta say you blessed. If you didn't, you need to resolve your feelings about the one you didn't have so that you can focus and be grateful for the one that you do have, because you're going to mess up the one you do have trying to turn it into the one you didn't have. That you're going to make a mess. And Black women are good for that. You can't use Pookie and Ray Ray to substitute the love you would get from your daddy, because last time I checked, you ain't laying up with your daddy. I should hope not. Don't get on that Mackenzie Austin nonsense they was doing over there. You know what I'm saying? With her daddy with the drugs and all that, and they was doing their thing. Like, that ain't normal. So the way you love your daddy, you can't love your husband like that. The way you love your husband, you can't love your daddy like that. Because with your daddy, that goes through stages. Your daddy's not gonna love you at 35 the same way he loved you when you was 5. You meet your husband at 20, he's not gonna love you the same way at 40, but it ain't that much different from the way he loved you at 20 versus that which is completely different because he went from covering you to, you know what I'm saying, backing off so that your husband can cover you. That's two different things, and you can't use one to substitute the other. Sisters, listen to me. This is why y'all end up in trouble, and then the first thing you want to holler is, I didn't have, okay, your daddy was there, so your daddy not being there will cause you to choose the wrong kind of guy. Once, maybe twice. But your daddy not being there ain't got nothing to do with the fact every time you see Pookie and Ray Ray, you got to change your panties because they dripping wet. Because your daddy wasn't doing all that for you. So we're going to stop blaming all of this. I can't cool off because I ain't know my daddy. We're going to try something else. That's not working. Well, I feel like I'm on some Iyanla fix my life type of action. You know, I miss Iyanla because she was giving folks the business. Like it was help that was needed. It was help that was rooted in I've been through this, so let me show you how to get through it without wasting all the time that I wasted. And you heifers was on there just so you could be on TV, then turn around and talk shit about the woman. I don't get it. Again, you wanted help, but you wanted it to look the way you wanted it to look, which was it ain't my fault, it's his fault. And she was like, no, part C was his fault, but A and B was on you. They ain't want to hear that. It just went completely by the wayside, and then they turned it around to you really wasn't trying to help us, you just wanted to be on here we was just here for TV. Foolishness. When hell, she wasn't even over here helping me, but I was sitting taking notes. I was like, dang, you know what? Let me try that. Let me see how this is gonna work. Had me pulling out the old books and rereading, getting myself together. Like Saturday night, I was like, nah, Fix My Life coming on. I can't go. We can't go early in the day, brunch or something. I'm being here to Fix My Life. Yeah, I got it on DVD. I'm gonna have to watch it 2 or 3 times, but I got to see this live. I ain't gonna be able to be in the street with y'all. So yeah, that was like the beginning of my. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the house phase. Fix my life. Yeah. You know, I might do some reviews on it and pull them out the archives. Yeah, because this is still beneficial to you have us. It's beneficial. It is. It really is. But why folks have to get up and stomp? I don't get it. Just get up. What's all the stomping? The floor ain't falling up on your feet. What's really happening? I don't know. I can't wake up and just get straight out the bed. I know this ain't got nothing to do with me, so it's not much y'all, but it is what it is. I can't. I gotta lay there for a while. Like my alarm will go off 5 or 6 times before I actually get out the bed. I can't do it unless the house on fire and the fire on my feet. I ain't gonna be able to get up. I'm just not. It ain't happening. Just not. What?
I thought you were lying.
I am. Hey, can you close my trunk? Is you going out there?
I did already.
Oh, appreciate it.
I want the wrong thing crawling up there.
Nah, I mean it's just nighttime. You know, folks right here knows it's here. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just here rambling. But it's all right, we family. It is what it is. Yeah, Fix My Life. We need but there's really no way to repackage that and make that hyena approved. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because I understand hyena, but I don't speak it. So it take me a minute. I have to put it together. So yeah, that would be a quite an undertaking. We would need like the Crimson Cure, because like she got a couple PhDs in hyena. Yeah. You know what? That's a thought. Get y'all and Crimson together and get these hyenas together. Instead, we gotta leave Oprah out of it this time, though. Yeah, just a thought. Yeah, get them on YouTube and see what's popping. These hoes, because I know I can't do it. My mouth too slick. My mouth. Y'all. Yeah, my mouth slick. It ain't gonna work. They be ready to fight for that. They be need some protection for real. Yeah. Nah, not me. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. But no, yeah. Mm-mm. I learned how to cuss from the best, and I know exactly when to pull that out. And that is not everyday vernacular, but them hyenas will. It'll be necessary to talk to them. So yeah, nah, we can't. That don't have to be on HBO. We can't even have it on regular television. That would have to be on HBO. Because we would need to do the Carly Russell snatch a couple wigs. Have to get to some wig snatches so it'd be thread and braiding hair all over. Yeah, we get to snatching these hoes, lashes flying all over the place. Yeah. So hey, y'all remember the episode where it was like the six black girls or whatever? It was like the book club that like turned into like a social club or whatever, and then they fell out and was all over the internet talking about each other, and they got on there trying to get some help or whatnot, and Iyanla made them take all their wigs and makeup off. I'm sitting there like, oh hey, wait, I know somebody gonna cut up. Somebody gonna cut up. It was the exact two I said was, nah, man, I can't take it off. She's like, you put it on. It was like, yeah. She's like, so you can take it off. You can take it off. Yo, when I say they was like one chick went almost through a whole pack of wipes by herself, and they was child, and they was spraying, trying to get that spirit gum up around them and get them with honey. It was too much going on. I'm talking about this peeling. I was like, child, first I don't want nothing stuck all down up and through. Cause my hairline, when my hair ain't braided, y'all, my hairline be like all the way down here. Like my stuff be, yeah, like nah. And we and we ain't putting no wig and pulling all that off. And now you got bald spots and and alopecia and all that different kind of shit going on. Like, nah, I'm good. I don't even need that. Child, they was trying to get them lashes out. Child, it was glue all caked up around the. Child, I was like, we're gonna spend the whole episode waiting for y'all to get naked so we can get to the work. I was like, this had to be more than a 3-day process. Shit, it took a whole day for them to get all this stuff off. Child, I'm talking about they didn't have no hair. I'm talking about, and it was ones who did, and I'm like, you look 100 times better without all of that on than you do with it on. What we doing? Like, I don't. Yes, I do, because I've actually figured that out. What happens in a black female child's life that send them on the trajectory of wigs and weave? I figured that out because I've seen YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok is the worst. TikTok is horrible. Like I really just started kind of using, like going on TikTok to see what these hoes is up to. Y'all, who in the hell been on for years? Like, y'all gotta need therapy by now. Like, it's been a couple months, and I'd be like, I can't. And we talking like maybe once or twice a week. I can't. It's just anything goes, and it is literally anything goes. But you putting weave in their head as babies. Like your baby got cradle cap because you leave the baby laying around all the time. So trying to braid some weave in, and then you still got them laying around on the same all the time. That ain't helping nothing. That ain't helping nothing. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be confused. Oh Lord. Yeah, like that ain't helping because the hair got chemicals in it. Y'all don't wash your hair. So I know you ain't washing the braiding hair before you start trying to use it. Them poor babies. And then you ruin their scalp. Like the first, because your hair, you get one major growth spurt every 5 years. So the first 7 years, I'm gonna give you 7. I ain't gonna take it to 10. Are extreme. I mean, that is the foundation of what your hair gonna look like for the rest of your life. So if you ruin it way back at age 3, they ain't gonna have no hair. So then when the braids don't work, you go straight to the relaxer. So you add more chemicals onto the maturing scalp. Then you leave it in too long because you don't got the chit chat and not paying attention to what you're doing. So you've caused more trauma to the scalp. And because you can't fix the trauma to the scalp, now you are we gonna wig and weave it up. And then you have the ones where the kids, the girl has, you know what I'm saying, decent hair, but it ain't silky straight like you want it. So it take you, maybe 5 or 10 extra minutes to try to do something with it versus, you know what I'm saying, if it was a different texture. So your solution to that is we just we're gonna braid it down and put these tracks in, or we're gonna braid it down, put this wig on, and you know what I'm saying, gonna go from there. And then they get into this, I'm not pretty without it, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. And what you do, which as a parent, what you do from birth to 7 is that's basically when the majority of your foundational work is from 0 to 7. So if this is what you're putting in, this is what you're gonna get out for the rest of their life. You got, like, I have friends who don't know how to do their hair. Like, don't know how to wash it, don't know how to condition, don't know, when to wash and condition, and they'll go get, you know what I'm saying, they'll get a sew in, and the whoever's will wash it before the sew in, and then the hair don't see no more water until it's time to get another sew in, and we talking 3.5, 4 months later. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. And you confused about why you don't have any hair, why it's in the shape that it's in, and I'm like, you nasty. This is nasty. Cause you had 3 months of product buildup, regular scalp turning over, regular dirt, you know what I'm saying, pollution from the outside, stuff from the chemicals that's in the hair, the products you putting on it for 3 months. That's like not taking a shower or a bath for 3 months. You gonna be a mess. So then when you take it out, it's got lint and dirt and it's all caked up, and you got all this other kind of nonsense going on. And then it takes forever, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, to navigate through that mess. So you I just thinking about that making me itch. I'm a twice a week chick. Like, if my hair's not braided, I wash my hair twice a week. If it is braided, then we'll cut it back to once a week. But I don't care what's going on. Braids, crochet, whatever we got going on, some water happening. I can't. cannot function. I can't do it. But you got these hyenas like don't know how to wash their hair. It's crazy. It's nasty. But y'all want these high value men to come in and provide you with this lifestyle you know absolutely nothing about. But you can't take care of basic stuff like washing your hair. Like, like you should maintain yourself. If you can't maintain yourself, how you expect somebody else to maintain you? I don't get it. I do not understand that. Like I've dated, you know what I'm saying, guys, and they were like, you know, like I've never like every guy I've ever dated has seen me wash my hair. Let me see. The majority of the guys I've dated have seen me relax my hair. It's gonna be some hair doing, like, and they be standing there and like yeah, I know what I'm doing. Like, I gotta know. Like, I can't. They like you really in here? Like, I mean, dyeing hair, all kind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what's happening. I mean, you should know. So when I want to go to the salon, I'll go. When I something going on, maybe I can't go to the salon, and we might be in between jobs, or something's going on. We got to tighten up the belt a little bit. Be in the bathroom, making me do what it do, and we keep it moving. I don't understand. That's. I mean, I guess that's just basic. Like again, if you don't know what to do, how you gonna hold somebody else responsible for doing something wrong? That's just my theory. That's just my theory. Same thing as eyebrows. I don't do lashes because I mean, like my real lashes, like they banging against these glasses as I'm sitting here talking to y'all. So I don't need them. But I mean, if it came down to it, I know I could put them on. I'm just saying, without looking crazy. It's the difference between enhancing what you have and you looking like a whole different person. That is, yeah. No. I don't want to look different, not drastically different, because again, then you get into that Decepticon tricking people, and you can get hurt. I've read about women, you know what I'm saying, getting involved with men, and they get to the point, where they're living together or whatever, and got comfortable, and you go in there and take off the waist trainers and wash all that makeup off, and you come out looking like somebody completely different, and they done, you know what I'm saying, they done hurt you because they thought you was somebody else. So yeah, nah, I'm not up for all of that because it's too much work. I could be asleep. If it take you an hour to put on your makeup, that is like 30 minutes of sleep I could be getting. I don't know about y'all, but I like rest. I like rest. That's just what it is. I like rest. I don't know anybody gonna be bothering me. I'm comfortable. I got the temperature together. Like you get that, you know what I'm saying, sweet spot in it. I like rest. I'm not getting up for nonsense. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not. But yeah, we have crossed over the 1 hour mark. I ain't really on here talking about nothing. I'm just rambling. I do appreciate y'all for tuning in, keep me company for a little while. But if nobody wants to come up, then I'll go ahead and sign off, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Figure out what I'm going to talk about. I need to do a little research and see how much more trouble Lizzo in. Because from what I saw, she had the 3 that filed a lawsuit. Then it was the 2 that wanted to come out with their story, but they not filing the lawsuit. Now it's supposedly 6 more that don't put on paper. So Lizzo might be no more. Because I don't. This is gonna go one of 3 ways. One, she gonna have to pay him off. So Lizzo gonna need some real money because she gonna need to factor in the damages and then what they could make by telling a story. Because if she paid them, she gonna make them sign a non-disclosure where they can't talk. So if they smart, they're gonna be like, well, you need to give me what I could have made by talking. And we looking at 8 people. I don't think Lizzo banking like that, y'all. I don't. Or Lizzo, you gonna be like, fuck it, I ain't got it. And the record company break out and be like, well, we'll loan it to you. And then Lizzo end up broke as hell forever. Cause they'll let her make enough to pay them, but she'll never make enough to pay them and be set herself. And that's not how they built. Or 3, she be like, I ain't got it. I'm not going in the hot. Fuck it. I'm gonna take my chances at court and everything come out. Them basically the only 3 ways this can go down, Lizzo. So this is another lesson of you cannot do what they do, even when they tell you you can. You can't do it. It will bite you in your ass. So you are not them. You are not them. You are not them. I don't care how much they tell you they love you, how special you are. Oh, how it's nobody like you. Oh, you such a revolutionary. Oh, this is just transcending what you're doing. Oh, body positivity is bullshit. You cannot do what they do. Period. So I can't even say I'm praying for you, Lizzo, because you some of that what you was doing was just straight demonic. So yeah, I can't support. I can't support, mental. Yeah, I can't support you messing with somebody's mental stability. I can't do it. So hopefully, I personally I want the whole thing to come out. I want to be in here doing reviews on what happened in the Lizzo trial. I'm trying to be like the lead attorney for a little while. I want to know it all, everything. So I hope, since they, had enough, strength, for lack of a better term, to file the lawsuit, they got enough to see it through and not cave for that little bit of change. And I let it be. I need to be on Lifetime. I need all of that. That's what I need. So I'm gonna probably do a little bit of research to see what's going on with that, and see what's going on. Do a little bit of review on that, and then I also need to get myself together for this Neo video, because when I tell y'all I'm loving Neo, and this whole these 5-year-olds not gonna be telling me that they feel like being a crayon today, and I'm gonna go along with it. Yeah, I am living for that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work on that. So y'all stay tuned. That'll be coming up. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Again, I do appreciate you guys for stopping through. Till next time, this is Alma I-78. Take care.